So when I bought the SSD for my laptop, I didn't check, but I didn't realize these M.2, even though they're both NVMe, as in they have the M key, as in they have this one slot and four connectors over here. They're both the same form factor. The difference is though one's thicker than the other. So this thicker one, this is 3.3 mil. They will not fit in my laptop. So when you upgrade yours, make sure yours can fit the right thickness. That's one. Can you see it's very thin? It has chips only on one side, whereas this one has chips on both sides. So it's quite thick. It won't actually fit in. So this part fit, but it won't sit on the motherboard properly because it's too thick. So the software that we need to download is Macrium Reflect free. So we'll go to the home page, scroll down till you see Reflect 7.3, which is this one. We click on download. We just have to click I need a personal license. We don't have to enter our email address. Click continue. And if you look on the bottom left, you see the downloading. And when it's finished, we just have to double click that and run it to install the software. Okay, so I put my SSD on this enclosure, and I'm going to put it in here before I plug it into the laptop to start cloning process. Okay, so I'm just going to look for the Macrium Reflect software that I've installed. Here it is. The first thing it'll do is when it starts, it'll see what disks there are. So as you can see here, this is the original disk that's in the laptop, and this is the new disk that I've just inserted. So all I'll have to do is make sure I check here. That means I'm choosing this disk to clone. So I'll say clone this disk. And select this to clone, that one. Drag that one in. Drag that one in. And this is the C drive. So I'm going to make sure I take all the space. So maximize. Okay, so now I've got two partitions left to move over. So I'm just gonna reduce this a little bit. Let's take it down a couple of 100 bytes, I think. Or I took it down to 2 gigs. That's all right. So that leaves me 748 left. That'll do. And then all I have to do now is click next, and it will start the cloning process. And we'll just wait for it to finish. So there are 7 screws to undo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 under this rubber feet, and 1 under here. And the M.2 SSD is right here. So we need a Phillips screwdriver number 0 to undo. Here's the original drive, and as you can see, it also has no chip on this other side. And so here's the disk that I've just cloned. This should fit in just right. So now that sits right down on the motherboard, whereas the other one, it wouldn't even sit, it was sticking up this high. And we just put this back. And that's it. That's the first boot up after installing the new hard disk. Okay, so after installing the new SSD, it's showing up here as 1.81 terabytes, which is what I expected. Thanks for watching.